All right, guys, what's going on? Guys, we're on the collector app, and I'll switch to some crypto. But to be honest, I'm getting pretty tired of making these videos, even though I barely do them. But I think YouTube's pretty much just fucking me here. And even with your guys' help with the likes and comments, they're really just, I could tell, they're just shadow banning the shit out of me. They're not pushing me at all because I feel what I'm saying is pretty truthful in the fact that crypto ain't doing shit. And you have all these shills that have been shilling for the last 8 years, shill. And it's getting so bad. I mean, I can't even go on Twitter anymore. It's like really annoying. I can't wake up and check Twitter and listen to all this XRP to $10,000. XRP is going to go to tomorrow at 8 p.m. to $100. Bitcoin by the end of the year is going to be 250,000. The question that I will just say to you guys is, well, two questions. Who do we believe? And why would the elites want you peasant slaves to make money and get rich and improve your lives? Look at what's going on in the world right now. Look at the financial turmoil. Look at the worldly turmoil. And you little slaves are sitting here like, ooh, mommy, daddy, I need my XRP to go to 589. The guy on YouTube said, Oscar Ramos said, Coach JV said, Bram Constein said, Max Kaiser said, Brad Garlinghouse Clarity Act said tomorrow yesterday, the 589. Guys, I really can't take it anymore. Meanwhile, we've made more than $8,000 and some of you guys have made more than that on your collector app with your Pokemon investments. But yet we still have to go and listen to these people continuously tell us on Twitter that crypto is going to be the next financial and the ISO and new financial and the reserve currency and I just really can't take it anymore, and I'm about to blow my fucking brains out. So, sorry if I'm not making enough videos, but I really don't have any motivation because my channel isn't growing, and I feel like by now I should have gotten into the mainstream algorithm by now. I should at least have 500 subscribers, and it's just not happening. So, here's a video, I guess, for you guys. Let's go to Twitter, and I'll show you what I've been up to. This is 2 days ago. Oscar Ramos, once again, says, tomorrow at 8 p.m., all eyes on XRP. Nothing fucking happened. Nothing happened at 8 p.m. Nobody's eyes were on XRP. And this guy's probably just a bot farm. And that's basically what all Twitter is. House of XRP says 8 years of Binance Coin and XRP was $3.84. Why is Binance Coin $600 today and XRP is still $1.33? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, is like y'all are like, oh, I don't care about price action. But literally I've been saying since I've had this channel, why are you here if you're not interested in price action? Are you guys retarded? Like, what do you, like, the community doesn't give, I don't give a fuck about the community, bro. Like, I'm really thinking that this is just a big psyop, and, Bitcoin has enough room to run down to where even if you did decide to go, oh, I finally got one Bitcoin, you could still lose 90% of your wealth if it goes back down to 25,000, which it totally could at any moment. And I told you guys, 2026 is the year of the sideways crab. Like, the more that they say we're going to go higher, the more I believe the opposite, that we're just going to go sideways. And you've seen it. We just bumped to 71,000 yesterday. Now we're back down to 69,000? I don't even check anymore because I don't give a fuck. So Jesus Martinez says, this market is impossible to trade and is a scam. I give up. I mean, yeah, starting to look that way. House of XRP again says, only morons buy XRP. What happened to $1.60? What happened to $2.50? What happened to $3.84 8 years ago? You guys are so gullible and brainwashed. Stop watching YouTube videos. I mean, bro, haven't I been saying this? And I'll just, who do we believe? I've been saying the same shit. I mean, I can't yell it from the mountains any louder. Who do we believe, guys? Every person says their coin's the best. So it's impossible to tell who to believe, and I'm not buying any more of this shit. I told you guys, I switched to silver. Pokemon cards is the way to go, and some gold, I guess. and even that's manipulated on the markets. I mean, who knows what the real price of all this crap is? But the one thing I know for sure is that crypto is 100% digital, and they can literally pump and dump you whenever they want. And with silver, you can't really do that. I mean, I don't consider $100 to $77 a dump. You literally just saw what happened in 2 months ago with Bitcoin. We dropped 50%. That's a crash, and we've literally been just sitting here. And it's because of the market manipulators. They do whatever they want. And once they feel that enough exit liquidity has come in, they'll drop even more. Bitcoin has a long way to go down. They can drop you for a long time. Same with XRP. I mean, so Simply Bitcoin says if Bitcoin goes to 1 million, it's going to 10 million. It's going to 100 million. I mean, guys, 8 years of this shit. Who do we believe? Let's keep going down. Da Vinci says, everyone expecting a classic 80% correct. This is 6 days ago. 80% correction on Bitcoin, and most of them will be sidelined. Who do we believe, bro? Da Vinci Jeremy, he's one of the early investors of Bitcoin. He made $1 billion. Why the fuck would I believe this guy? Bram Constein, I launched my first app. Nobody gives a fuck. This is what these guys are doing. They're telling you to put money in. They suck your dick liquidity up, and then Coach JV goes buys a fleet of Toyota Tundras for his business. Bram Constein launches his first app. These guys are making money, and you guys are losing money. Charles Hoskinson just went full nuclear mode. You think we're joking? $10 ADA. If Charles is right, ADA is about to 480x to $10, and when it does, our market cap will obliterate XRP and ETH into dust. Who the fuck do we believe here? I mean, I don't fucking buy ADA, bro. I bought that shit 7 years ago. Didn't do shit. Fucking got rid of it. Still hasn't done shit. Yet these people talk like it's going to do shit. So, this is, again, guys, why I've been slowing down my videos. I don't want to start my day with this negativity, and it's just really unhealthy. And I think it's best if you guys just stop watching these guys. I mean, unless they're saying what I'm saying, which is until I see some proof, where we don't have a 50, there's no reason any market, no matter what happens in the world, should have a 50% dump ever. Okay? I mean, unless you're literally buying a rug pull like the NFTs. The NFTs, I can understand. It's like, everyone got suckered in. It was useless stuff, profile pictures, and all these fake-ass communities minting rug pulling. I mean, it was crazy. That is totally fine, but crypto is supposed to be this new financial and yet we're still having 50% fucking corrections. Who the fuck is going to buy this shit with 50% corrections? That's what these fucking maxis don't seem to understand. Why isn't it going up? Oh, well, because you're telling people price action doesn't matter, and they put $10,000 in, and then they come out with $5,000. Why would they put... Yeah, buy the dip, buy the blood. Yeah, how many times do you have to do that before you feel like you're being fucking scammed? I've bought the dip. I've bought the dippy dip. I bought the dip that keeps on dipping. I've bought the dip after that. And then 5 years, I get rewarded with a 2x. Suck my balls. I'm looking for a 50x, 1,000x, life-changing X's, not fucking 5% on the week. That isn't what I'm here for. 589 says Bitcoin is slow, Ethereum is expensive, Solana fails, XRP fixes all three. Who the fuck do we believe? Austin, XRP is going to zero. Who the fuck do we believe? Vivek Sen, Coinbase CEO issued a warning. This is April 2nd. You'll be sad if you don't own at least 5% Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to $1 million by 2030, moving the goalposts again. Who the fuck do we believe? Breaking. This is on April. This is an April Fool's Day joke, I guess, back on April 1st. Breaking. Paper with every single seed phrase word has been leaked. Why the fuck do people think this is funny? If you have $1 million on your ledger or more, or 500,000 on your ledger, this isn't funny. And this is the market that we're putting thousands of dollars into. Bitcoin Teddy says someone just moved 2,100 BTC that hadn't been touched since 2012. They paid $13,700, $6.52 per Bitcoin. Where's our 10,000X? It's been 8 fucking years. Coach JV now has a new fleet of Toyota Tundras because you fucking morons keep liking and subscribing to his shit. And I get fucked by the YouTube algorithm for saying what I feel. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling. I'm fucking pissed. I should have been a fucking billionaire by now from listening to these fucking XRP Riddlers and extra VODs and bearable suck me offs and slut me off Wendy's and fucking all these idiots. But no, we're still at $1.30, bro. Even when I bought at 20 cents, that's still a fucking 7x. We didn't put $1 million in to turn 1 million into 7 million. Most of us put in 5 or 10,000. Cool. 10 to 70, that's $70,000. Is that life-changing? No, it's not. Life-changing is 1,000 to 100,000, 5,000 to 500,000, where you can pay off a truck or a car payment. You can put a down payment on a condo or a rental property. You can improve your life. You can get out of a bad situation. That is life-changing. Not this fucking 7x, 1x, 5x, 5% on the week. No, and it's really annoying. So Jack Poor says price targets for the end of 2026. Bitcoin to 250, ETH to 15,000, Sol to 1,000. Who the fuck do we believe? I'm going to leave it there, guys. Sorry I'm not making videos that much anymore, but there's really no point. I'm not getting any traction, and, it just sucks. But I'll make one here and there, but I'm getting tired of this shit. I can't just keep starting my day off looking at this bullshit on Twitter every day. Hopefully you guys understand. But if you like what I'm saying, give me a like and sub. Talk to you guys later. Peace.